Hi, this is Tony Lama with Aspect Software. Today you're going to witness a demonstration of Aspect's cloud solutions, how we capture the consumer journey across interaction channels, and the power of integrating our solutions with Microsoft's dynamic CRM. We know that consumers are more empowered and smarter than ever. Let's think about that for a moment. Your customers have all of the world's information at their fingertips. Before they call you, they've most likely tried to solve the problem themselves. They've searched Bing or Google, they've looked at product forums, they've reached out to their friends and strangers on social media. You, the company, are actually the last resort. How does this change the role of the contact center? How does this change the role of the agent? Quite dramatically, in fact. You need to prepare for a world where your customers are just as smart and informed as your best agents. With this demo, we're going to show you how we know the consumer, proactively engage with them, map their journey and experiences, and change both the customer and the agent experience by tying our cloud interaction management solutions with the customer data that exists within CRM. Let me introduce you to Matilda Newhouse and Monument Financial. We'll start with Matilda. She's a tech-savvy 29-year-old professional that lives in Miami, Florida, and frequently dines with her close friends from college. She's also a loyal customer of Monument Financial. She has a checking and a savings account with Monument. She doesn't have a credit card though, but like most millennials, she uses her debit card regularly and normally doesn't even carry cash. Her primary mode of engagement with Monument is over SMS and has also subscribed to proactive debit card monitoring and transaction alerts from Monument Financial. Monument, they're a full-service financial services organization based out of Miami, Florida, and as a result of new leadership and a partnership with Aspect, they're now able to compete with both the traditional and digital banks. They've gone through an entire exercise of mapping their consumers and their engagement patterns and developed solutions to cater to their unique needs. Now let me take you through a recent experience Matilda had with Monument Financial. Over the weekend, Matilda went to a restaurant on South Beach called Yardbird with her close friends and family. She spent somewhere in the neighborhood of $85. She knows this because she received a proactive SMS from them when the transaction occurred. However, it's Monday afternoon now, and while she's in a meeting with her colleagues, she receives an SMS informing her that a transaction of over $150 was processed on her account. She finds this as odd, and here's where our demo begins. So we'll start off with Matilda's mobile experience. As you can see here, she's received an SMS from Monument Bank. She's in a meeting right now and sees that there's a transaction of $156, and sure enough, it's been processed on her account. So she replies with question mark for more options. Now, she has no idea what this transaction is, so she's hoping she'll be able to get some additional details. And we automatically engage with her over SMS to provide her some options. Call me, details, or she can click on the mobile link. In this case, she's in the meeting, so she replies with details. She really wants to know a little bit more about this specific transaction. So now, via our SMS self-service applications, we provide her some details on this specific transaction. And sure enough, she's like, January 21st, I don't recognize that transaction. So she clicks on the mobile link and at this point logs in and sees that sure enough, there are two transactions from the same establishment, one for $87 and one for $156.95. So she's ready to walk out of the meeting and she clicks on request callback, provides a phone number, and she's going to go ahead and request a callback. So we've now engaged with her over SMS in a bidirectional manner. We've engaged with her over mobile, and now we're going to go ahead and engage with her over voice. But, the last thing that Matilda thought would happen was that the call would actually come through immediately, which is exactly what's happening here, right? So she sees the inbound call. At this point, someone's approached her. She cannot answer the call. She goes ahead and declines it. She's, of course, expecting to call them back because she has no idea what this $156 transaction is about. But it turns out that, we're going to go ahead and leave her a message. So she gets the voicemail message, and at this point, she's walked away from that person and selects the option to listen to the recording.
Hello, this is Monument Bank. You have requested a callback to discuss a recent transaction. If you still want to speak to a representative, please call us back at any time at this number. Thanks, and goodbye.
So she's listening to this recording. She goes ahead and clicks on callback. We're going to go ahead and call back.
Hello, and welcome to Monument Bank. please say or enter your account number. Thank you. Next, please say or enter your telephone PIN. Thank you. I can see that you recently engaged with us about a transaction. Are you calling in because of that? Okay, please hold. We will connect you to the agent you last interacted with.
So now we're going to transfer her call to an agent. But what's important to note here is that we've captured her journey from beginning to end. When she called back in, we knew exactly why she was calling. Are you calling us about that recent transaction? And the answer was yes. Now we have an agent logged in to the Microsoft Dynamics CRM integration with the Aspect Interaction Management solution. They get an inbound call alert, click on yes, and they receive the inbound call. Now, this isn't a normal screen pop, right? We're providing real relevant information to that agent to be able to make intelligent decisions about how to handle this specific interaction. And that's very important here. So if you see on the top left, we've got the demographic information like email, phone number. We also know that Matilda's a premier customer. We can see her social information. So she does have a Twitter account, and we'll talk about how social comes into this equation, how we can leverage that information later. Over on the right, we've got a lot of different information, interaction history, service tickets, but we've got interaction summary. And here, we're able to see how we engage with Matilda and over what channels. And as you can see, we engage with her quite heavily over SMS. So we're able to track how the consumer chooses to engage with us. This allows us to predict how to engage with her and proactively engage with her over the channels of her choice. You see the list of transactions, specifically the ones that are in question. But over on the top right, you see some very relevant information. We can see that she passed due on her account, right? This could be 4 days, 3 days, but we've got the ability to provide details to the agent to make them more informed, help that agent handle this specific customer in the manner that he or she deserves. We also see that she's a social advocate. Well, this is really important to us because what we can do, and you'll see later in the demo, is that we can cater future engagements with her over social, right? So kind of encouraging her to engage with her over social. Now, you could see the contact information that we've got on Matilda, but what's really important here is that we can track everything that's happened with this interaction. So as you can see, we capture the actual SMS engagements there under the Activities tab. So we can see the bidirectional SMS engagements we've had with Matilda earlier as a result of the transaction that was processed. On the left, we've got the fully embedded call control functions. So we've integrated our ZipWire interaction management solution, but this could really be any of Aspect's interaction management solutions as well. So right here where you see call script, you've got some quick links. Now, those aren't just any quick links. Those are quick links that are provided to the agent based on what we know about this specific transaction. And because we knew there was a transaction in question, we've given the option for the agent to create a service ticket and open a new case for this specific transaction dispute, which is exactly what we're going to do. And what that will then do is trigger a back office event so that with Aspect Back Office Optimization, we can now trigger some workflow that needs to occur. Perhaps go to the fraud department, go to the group that's going to actually look into this specific transaction and try and determine what went wrong. So now the agent goes ahead, Matilda's ecstatic, hangs up the call, goes ahead and dispositions it as a transaction disputed, and ends the interaction. But we're going to see how this actual conversation with Matilda doesn't end with this voice call. In fact, we're going to continue to engage with Matilda by providing her with a survey, but not just any survey, a survey over SMS. We know that Matilda prefers SMS over voice and other channels, so why not ask her to grade us over SMS? And that's exactly what we're seeing here. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate our service today? And she goes ahead and provides us with a very high 10. Now, we can go ahead and reply with thank you, goodbye, but we've gotten an opportunity here. We know she likes to engage with us over social, so why not thank her, but also encourage her to maybe tweet about her experience, which is exactly what we're going to do here. So you'll see Monument Bank sends her a reply. Thank you for rating us a 10. Go ahead and tweet about your experience. And we provide her the link. And what we want here now is Matilda to, rave about her experience with us, right? Thanks for the great service. You guys rock is what she's going to write here. But what's important to note is that we're going to also engage with her over social. because we want to build a network of brand advocates and we want to encourage this behavior. We want our consumers to know that we're engaging with them across all channels, even Twitter. So now we move over to Aspect Social. And with Aspect Social, we have the ability to engage with consumers over the different social channels like Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and even Instagram. And you can see Matilda's interaction is there, her tweet, and Tony has taken ownership of that tweet, and we're going to go ahead and engage with her over social. We're going to reply and thank her, of course, for her very positive tweet. But one of the things we're going to do is encourage her as well to check out the credit card options that we have available. Now, why would we do that? Well, we know that Matilda's not an existing credit card customer, so this is a great way for us to encourage her to check out the different options we have available. Tony's also going to go ahead and do what we call tagging of this interaction, which means that he's going to flag this as a positive, awesome engagement. We're also going to go ahead and see how he sets a sentiment to positive. Now, this provides us some great reporting and allows us to measure how well we're doing at meeting consumer engagements over the social channels, across all the different social channels. So we now have that complete view of how we're engaging with consumers over SMS, voice, mobile, and even social. So it should come as no surprise that Matilda monitors Twitter quite often. In fact, she's going to see the tweet that came through from Monument Financial, thanking her for the tweet and providing her with a link. So she clicks on the link and goes to see that, they've encouraged her now to check out some of the new credit card options, the blue, a green, and gold card. But in this case, she's on her way home, right? She doesn't have time for this. She's got to beat traffic. So she decides that once she gets home, she's going to bring up the laptop and look into these options, which is exactly what she does. So she goes to her notifications, can see the actual tweet that came through, selects the link, and now has some time to actually review the different credit card options. There's a blue card, green, gold, so she kind of hovers over the Monument blue card, just kind of reading through it. And we're going to now proactively ask her, hey, do you need help? Which is exactly what you see here. So an agent is now asking her, would you like to chat? So Matilda takes up the option, takes up the offer and goes ahead and provides her first name, her last name, provides an email. And now we have Matilda engaging with us over yet another channel. And we can route this chat interaction just like we do a voice call, just like we can treat an SMS interaction. So we've got insight into Matilda. We know who the last agent was that she dealt with. We can route her specific interaction now to an agent. Specifically, the agent is Tony Lama, who's already been an agent for her on the voice side. And Tony gets the screen pop, clicks on yes to accept the call. And now we get all of the contact history again that we had on Matilda on the voice, but now for chat interaction, for a new channel. And all of the call control functions are built in. So we can end this chat, we can put the chat on hold, we can now engage. So there's a little window here at the bottom where Tony, the agent, can type in, hey, how can I help you? Right? And engage now with Matilda over chat. Matilda on the other side is going to see that, an agent has joined the conversation. An agent is now engaging with her and she can reply with, sure, I can help. So here we're seeing a live chat interaction between an agent and a customer. She can go ahead and stop the chat and fill out the survey and provide meaningful feedback, just like she did over SMS, but now over chat, over this website, back to Monument Financial about how her experience was with Monument Financial. Now that concludes our demo of Matilda's experience with Monument Financial Services. We've seen a consumer journey here that's traversed channels, SMS, mobile, voice, social, and even chat, all while maintaining continuity and being able to not only deliver an exceptional customer experience, but deliver also a truly differentiated agent experience as well. This is Tony Lama with Aspect Software. Please feel free to reach out to Aspect if you've got any questions, or visit our website at www.aspect.com for more information on our powerful consumer engagement solutions. Thank you and have a great day.